Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. And if you're new to my stream, my name is Abhishek Sharma and I'm trying to learn advanced backend and system design. And this is day 58 of that. So if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel. And we have a like target of 150 likes. So help me to achieve that like target and like this stream as well. So let's get started now. All right. I hope I'm audible. Target of 150 likes. Okay. All right. So today the main goal is to learn about connection pooling. Today the main goal is we have to learn about connection pooling, right? So that is the main goal. Okay, so just a sec. All right. Okay, so we are learning about connection pooling now. Okay, where is it? Yeah, here we have this one. Okay, this is the chat. Okay, this is the chat. Okay, okay, so we got this right. And if I go here in my Notion template, where is it? Where is it? Noob Codes 369. Hello, bro. Hello, Noob Codes 369. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How was your day? Okay, so where is the connection pooling part? Noob Codes, you forgot to review my resume. Noob Codes, I'll definitely do it today. Thank you for reminding. Just drop a reminder in the Discord chat as well. Just put a reminder in the chat, in Discord chat. Okay, we have this. Okay, so here we are. Right. All right. So now we have to start connection pooling. That is the important thing. What is connection pooling, right? So first I'll go here. Okay, okay, okay. Is 8. Okay. So we have this one. I'll copy from here. Copy from here. Set the context just for the connection pooling part. Get it from here, here, from here, okay. This is the high, this is the भैया आज इतना जल्दी हेलो सत्यम भोसले वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम yes Satyam, today I came early because I had my dinner early, that's why. And this is my implementation plan. I am in phase 8 now. This is the implementation plan of phase 8. Now we will start. Hold on. Not been copied. Okay. Copy this. What the hell, man? The Notion is getting hanged. Can you guys see? Like Notion is getting hanged. I mean, seriously. Then copy this. Here we go. Here. Okay. Fine. After that, here we will start phase 8.4 connection pooling Prisma slash post PostgreSQL. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. You have the entire code base as I have shared it before. Okay. Remember that we will only follow production grade approach and practice. All right. Fine. Perfect. At this point, the URL short has reached the stage where most junior backend engineers. Okay. Yeah, connection pooling goal. Understand what a database connection actually is. Why creating connection is expensive. How PostgreSQL handles connections. How Prisma manages connections. What happens when traffic increases. How production. Okay. What is a database connection? When your Express server does this, it does not directly read PostgreSQL files. Instead, it talks over TCP. Okay, as well as Prisma client. Okay, so here we can see that we have a Prisma client. If you notice carefully here, uh, here in the Prisma, where is it? Hold on. Yeah, Prisma.config. Here, basically, like we read the configuration here, right? And then in the Prisma src here config. Where is it? Where is it? src not in config. Hold on, generated Prisma, not this one. Client, not this one. Hold on, not this one. Close this. Lib, yeah, here. Here we have created this one, adapter and presence. So we have to understand like what is happening here, right? Okay, that TCP session is called database connection. It says alive until closed. Customer waiter. Okay, and this analogy. Okay, HTTP request waiter database connection. Kitchen equals Postgres. If only 5 data exists, only 5 customers can serve simultaneously. Step 2, why not open a new connection every query? Okay, so here I have to understand that where is it? Scaling and performance. Here in connection pooling. Okay. If I go here, like I'm shocked that Notion is getting hanged. So if itna hi hang like if Notion is supposed to hang so much, then why would anybody use Notion? I would only use a Word doc. Like seriously, it is so disappointing. This is actually very disappointing from Notion. It is very disappointing. Okay, here we have connection pooling. We have connection pooling here, and here we can make it a bigger text. Okay, in Prisma and PostgreSQL connection with our with our application application server is a TCP connection that remains alive until closed. Okay, fine. This is the first point. Okay. Why not open a new connection every query? Open TCP and authenticate, allocate backend resource, execute query. Okay. Postgres SQL database connection of TCP. Go here, and if I go here and I open it, Rajiv, try Obsidian. Yeah, Rajiv, I think we should start with Obsidian. I'll figure out how to use it, then I'll start using it because I'm done with Notion actually. Okay. Document connection and authentication, not this one. Connection pooling. I think we can search it better. Connection pooling in PostgreSQL. Okay. Connection pooling here. Connection pools and data sources, and this one, and dev connection pooling versus no pooling. Okay. Let's see. Connections, pools, and data sources. Okay. So JDBC to introduce GDBC. Okay. Okay. Not this one, I think. If I go here, connection pooling, PostgreSQL. Okay, connection pooling. Connection pooling is a vital technique in database administration that improves the performance, scalability, and resource efficiency of database-driven applications. Connection pooling helps manage and reuse database connections. Manage and reuse database connections. Okay. I think with help of connection pooling, the connection is established once and then it is reused over and over again. With each query, like we don't have to create a connection all the time. Think of database server as a busy business district and your application as riders needing rides there. Okay. A dispatcher, the pooler manages a limited fleet of taxi server connections, a lineup at the stand, client connections, and as each taxi drops someone off, it immediately picks up the next rider. We move far from people with fewer cars when a dispatcher coordinates. Okay. Connection pooling refers to the creation. Connection pooling in PostgreSQL refers to the creation and management of pool of pre-established database connections. These connections can be used by multiple client applications instead of these connections are multiple client applications. Instead of establishing a new connection each time a client needs to interact with the database. The goal is to minimize the overhead of okay. Okay, so I think connection pool is something like this. What the hell is wrong with the connection pooling? Okay, connection pooling in Postgres SQL. Okay, I think here what happens is like we basically create an entire pool, right? And first connection is established. One connection is established. Connection with a database connection. Database connection is established. Avinyaksi. Hello Avinyaksi, welcome to the stream. Which headphones are these? Uh, ANT Esports. The name of the headphones are ANT Esports. Database connection is established once with the application. Right, this is the first step. I think this is the first thing that happens. One connection is established, right? Then I think there's a like one once the connection is established, we can have client one, different clients, and by client I mean incoming, the source that is sending the request. Client one, client two. I mean, what the hell is wrong with this, yaar? I'm losing it. I'm seriously losing it. Client 3. We have multiple clients here, right? And this is my pool. Let's call it a pool, right? And all of these clients are like, once the database connection is established, right? Then this same connection is going to be used by different clients, right? And they are going to wait for the turn for the execution to be executed. I think this is the thing. Let's read more. Open a new. Okay. These connection can be reused by multiple client applications instead of. Okay. Is Punnu my name? Welcome to the stream. Punnu my name. Started learning Golang plus backend few days ago. Plan is to get good at it in the next 6 months. Build my portfolio well enough to apply for remote jobs as a fresher. What's your thoughts about it? Good or not? See, as a fresher, see, Golang is a very good language for backend, but I'm not sure that there are more jobs for a fresher in Golang. And see, Golang is very like getting popular a lot. It is getting used a lot. But I think for most of the jobs that are available for Golang, it is for experienced developers. I may be wrong, but I think like the last time I checked, at least 2 years experience they were asking. Okay, these connection can be reused by multiple clients. Okay. Can okay, fine. Open a new pull connection does authentically allocates memory. Okay, and starts a backend process like calling a taxi from. Okay. Fine. Taking the stairs, new connection for every trip is slow and tiring. The taking an elevator. Okay, yeah, true. How connection pooling works? Connection pooling works through a dedicated intermediate like a BG bouncer or PG pool 2 that sits between the PostgreSQL database server and client applications. It allows multiple applications to share a limited number of connections to the database. Oh, I think this is they are talking about. Okay. The pooler terminates client TCP connection on one side and multi. Okay. Yash Saini. Hello Yash, welcome to the stream. Going to second year, give some tips. Nothing learned except some languages. Should I start learning Spring Boot? Yes, I would suggest you that start doing DSA with whatever programming language you know, and then start learning any tech stack. I would not recommend Spring Boot to a fresher because for on campus, yes, you might get a job with Spring Boot, but unfortunately, if you don't get a job on campus, then to get a job in Spring Boot off campus is very difficult. So I think either go with like a MERN stack or fast API route. Well, hope for the best, I guess. We'll start college this year. By the way, also learning DS and CP. Nice, Punu. Nice. Okay. Okay. Fine. Internal limits. Okay. Connection pool creation. Okay. A connection pool is created by using a connection pooling library or framework in Postgre Common BG Bounce or PG pool. Okay. Tyler. Hello, Tyler. What's up? I think OpenAI chose a wrong strategy. They went to target common people and non-techie users who never need to buy a better subscription because they people don't need much tokens. Meanwhile, Anthropic kept it mostly for tech people who need lots of tokens. Oh, maybe you're right. Okay, pooling modes. Okay, transactions. Persistent connection. Instead, application keeps connection open. Request the connection number one, Postgres, request the connection number. Okay. The same connection used, understood. Connection pool. Instead of one connection, pool of connection one, two, three, okay. Borrow, request borrows a connection. Oh, why this matters? Because I handle DSC, both sides 20 to 80, right? When our connection becomes free. Okay. Postgres SQL is unlimited. I just 10,000 connections. The idea is PostgreSQL connection has memory, backend process. Okay, what happens with multiple servers? Suppose it will scale horizontally. Okay, Postgres. Each API still has its own pool. Pool size 23 servers. Now imagine 20 and start collecting requests. Okay, got it. How Prisma handles connection? Yeah. This code we have new Prisma client. Where is it? Yeah, here we have this new Prisma client. Right. Prisma interface creates a connection pool here. Okay. What is the connection? Okay, got it. So basically, this is not the correct diagram to understand this. Basically, what happens is we have a pool like this. We have a pool, right? Inside pool, there are multiple connections, DB connections. DBcon 1, DBcon 2, DBcon 3, DBcon 4. For example, the limit of this, for example, here we can say that uh, pool limit is equals 4, right? Equals 4. So any incoming request is going to borrow a connection. Okay, then another incoming request is going to borrow another connection, then another incoming request will borrow another connection, then another one. So here this pool can allow only 4 incoming requests for database query, right? So if a fifth request comes, it will be rejected. It will say that maximum pool created. So okay, and once this request is finished, again we get back the connection. Then this request will be processed. Okay, understood. So here in this line, basically this line is creating the this is creating the connection pool behind the scenes. Okay, this is what is happening here. Okay, yeah, mostly for okay. It's Pulu. By the way, are you from Kolkata and Bengali? I'm from Kolkata, but I'm not Bengali. Like my family is from Jharkhand. Bro, how much skill I should learn for starting freelance? Learn skills where you can actually first understand CRUD operations, understand full stack development. Only after that, when you feel confident enough that even if you don't know something, you can teach yourself some things. Only then you can say that you can start taking clients. Bro, don't watch football. Sandesh, I do watch it. Can enjoy. Bro, I watched the Founder movie, McDonald's. It changed my perspective of life. Nice. Welcome to stream, Can enjoy. Okay, so this is what is happening here. Okay. Yes, Prisma mistake. Never do this. Each record creates a pool. This is wrong. This is okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So this is what we are doing. See, we are exporting this Prisma, and here, like, we are using the same connection everywhere, right? So basically, this is the connection that we created in the pool. This connection has limited number of pools and everything. So that is the thing. Okay, fine. This is correct. But what happens at scale? Imagine 10 API servers, each Prisma pool 20. Okay, traffic doubles. Postgres begins rejecting new clients, new pooling size. Here we need PG bouncer. Okay, PG bouncer. PG bouncer. Manage large shared pool of PostgreSQL connections. Okay, types of pooling. Okay, internal PG bouncer multiplexes them into a much smaller number of actual database connections. Multiplexes. multiplexes and demultiplexer. A multiplexer is a digital circuit, one input signal and routed into that selects one of many. Okay. So by multiplexing, we mean something like this. I think in DCLD subject, if you guys have read about it, there we have multiplexer, we have multiple requests, right? We have multiple requests, but output is single one, right? So this is what is happening here, okay? Bro, do you also learn from documentation or only GPT? Both. As you can see now, I'm trying to learn from articles. First, I tried understanding from articles. Then when I see, okay, then I get a basic understanding. Then we use GPT for the practical side of it. That's how I learn. Right now, you can see that first I'm going through articles. I'm going through the documentation. Only then after that, I'm going for GPT. Okay. I also live nearby Kolkata. That's nice. Is Punu my name? Yes, Saini. Okay, fine. Okay, we got this types of pooling. PG1 supports three pooling modes. Session pooling. A client keeps the database connection for the entire session. Okay. Safest but least efficient. Transaction pooling. Each transaction borrows a connection. Commit release. Okay. Array mode of the stateless web application. Okay. Prisma plus PG bouncer. Modern Prisma works well with PG bouncer or when configured correctly. Typical production architecture Express Prisma client, PG bouncer, then PostgreSQL. Okay, this is common on managed platform like okay. What will implement? For production learning, we should not stop at theory. Measure current connection behavior. Configure this. Okay. Stress test the application at PG bouncer using Docker Compose and connect Prisma through it. Okay, nice. Okay, so we can do this. That this from here. These notes are very important. Copy this from here. Okay. Copy this from here. Okay. Yeah. Copy this. Go here in the notes section. Fine. But how to find clients for freelance? I've said that if you want to find clients, use your own network, tell your friends, families, relatives that these are my skills, and if they know anyone, please recommend me. Do that, and also you can tell them that if they get you clients, you can pay them commission for each client, something like that. Okay, so okay, nice. Measure current will implement. Okay, what about PostgreSQL PG state activity? We observe activity at the connection in real time. Okay, we will start with this. You need to teach me and guide me in detail. Okay, fine. Okay, excellent. This is more. Okay, fine. I'll go in this section. Okay, hold on. So here I have this one. Okay, so here we are doing this. Sarvanash. Bro, they offer Cloud Code or Codex by GPT all the time. Basically, I'm trying to learn here. I don't want Cloud Code or Codex to write the entire code base. In that way, I will not be able to learn anything. That is why I'm using GPT as a side tutorial or a mentor where GPTs are giving me suggestions and I learn about that through articles or something like that, and then I try to implement it. So this is my way of learning. I don't want Cursor or any AI coding agents to write the entire code base for me. Then I will not be able to understand that, right? Because it becomes very difficult later. शुभम कुमार, हेलो शुभम कुमार, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. हेलो भैया, एक फीचर बिल्ड करने के लिए क्या थिंकिंग होनी चाहिए? If you want to build a, for example, if you try to build a feature, for understand that where that feature is needed, firstly. Secondly, what are the core things that are inside that feature? For example, if you want to build a feature authentication feature in an application, right? Then first you will understand what are the crucial endpoints like login, register, refresh token, forgot password, and all those things are later on. But initially we need login, register, right, and refresh token, right. Then think about how to implement that, what kind of code you want to write. That's how you plan it. Okay. Okay, okay. Before we touch any code, okay. How many Poem connections are currently open? Okay. Are they activity or idle? Okay. How do Prisma's pool behave when multiple requests arrive? What happens when the pool is exhausted? Okay. Understand what PostgreSQL is doing internally. Every client that connects to PostgreSQL gets its own backend process. Suppose that application opens 5 connections. Okay. भैया सिंटैक्स पता है करना क्या है ये भी पता है, बट कोड क्या लिखूं और कैसे लिखूं ब्लैंक हो जाता हूँ. दिस हैपेंस बिकॉज यू आर नॉट एबल टू प्लान द आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ, लाइक, there are 10 different ways of writing the same thing, right? But you have to find a way that works well for your application. Basically, you have to understand about how to plan your code, right? How to, like, configure your entire application. उसके लिए I always say that before you start writing the code, make sure you create the necessary diagrams, you create the necessary database tables, understand the primary key, references, and foreign key, and how are they related to each other, right? Before you start writing the code, try to build a diagram like this. Then you will be able to understand like what endpoints I need to create, how I am going to create that, right? Okay. Okay, so okay, fine. Okay, this understood. Postgres gives us a monitoring table. PostgreSQL exposes a special system we are called PG stat activity. Oh, PG stat activity. Think of a Postgres dashboard. It contains one row per connection. Okay, every connection appears here. Run your first query. Open PG admin and connect using PSQL. Select star PG stat activity. Okay, so let's do this. PG admin, PG start activity. Okay, so here this command to see the Postgres SQL connections. This is the command. Okay, so here what I can do is we can, okay, EPG admin is opening. This command. Okay, fine. We have this, right? Select star, hold on, if I go here, Postgres, okay, we have this. What are trigger functions? Nothing. Okay. What foreign tables? What is that? Nothing. Okay. So here I can aggregates. Nothing. Okay. Basically here I need to create. Let's remove this for now. Okay, and here we need to write select star from pg underscore stat activity, pg underscore stat underscore activity. Okay, and now if I run it, got this, and here we have lots of things. This file. Just a sec, guys. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hold on. Yes, I'm audible. Okay. All right. So here we can see that we have different, each row shows a connection. Remember that. Here each row is a connection, and here we get this. All of this. What else? What will happen here? File show important information. Select PID, name, select, say this. So here we ask like this is also important query. Copy this command to see the important parameters in Postgres SQL connections. Understand each column PID. Here PID is the process ID. PID is the process ID. Then if two connections exist, connection A, PID, connection B, and user name, usually Postgres or your database user. Useful. Prisma usually said something like Prisma client application name. This PG has been forced address. Shows who opened the connection. Please, okay, okay. Active, okay. The most important columns, possible values, fine, okay. Connection exists, okay. Idle transaction, start. When the connection was created. Oh, backend start. When the connection was created. Today is 14th. So these three connections were created today. Fine. These were created on 30th. Query start when the query started. State change. Active idle. count active connections. Okay, using this we can count. Command to count active connections. We'll copy this. This and I go here. And if I go here, let's comment this one for now. And here, if I put this command, includes everything, not just your application. Step count only your application connections. Command to count only your application connections. All right, go. Here we have five connections on this application. This is my client. Now you know exactly how many connections each client is using. Application name may be by state. See the currently running SQL. Okay, check current connection limit. Fine. Get no API request. Alright. So let's do that. Uh, Max connections count by state. Command to count by state. Okay. Vatsal, welcome, Goat. Hello, Vatsal. Welcome to the stream. Copy this. Okay. This one. This. This. One. Okay. See the currently running SQL. So here if I go command to see the currently running SQL, put this here, and if I go here, this one. आज आज क्या किया सास में? Worked on the workbench and uh, workspace members. I created those endpoints. Limit as well. command do this, and here we go, show max connections. Okay, 100 connections can be allowed, okay, per client, like per connection 100, like, yeah, 100 requests can be shared between clients. Okay. Bro, show me your lead code profile. My lead code profile is not so, like, I have only done 4 questions, I think. When I was preparing for job, I was doing from Geeks for DSA, I think. I don't do DSA much. When I was preparing, only then when I was preparing for a job, only then I was doing DSA. Right now I'm not doing it much. Check how many are currently being used. Command check how many connections are currently being used. And if I go here, got this. Okay. 8 connection out of 100 is being used. SAS का stack क्या है? Pawn stack. Ayush Kumar got fund for your startup or bootstrap? Bootstrap. Initially, we are going to bootstrap it. Start Express server, make no API requests, run all these queries. So let's start. Before that, I have to start my Redis. Done. Bro, one issue, we have short deadlines for a project and I couldn't learn so much and do the work myself because it's a new stack. So mostly it's cloud code I use. Feels like learning nothing. I can understand because of deadlines you have to use AI, but after that you can start learning it on your own, or you can learn the code base, like learn from code base, understand the code, right? That you can do. So let's start. npm run dev. Okay. cd backend npm run worker. Okay, we got this. Now we are not going to create any request first. We are going to check few things now first, right? So what do we need to check? We need to check this command pg stat activity count. Okay, run this. We got 8. This gave me 8. Okay, we got 8. Okay. Remember that initially. Initial numbers when application server just started. Okay, got this. Then after that I need to check by state. Okay, this command, what do we get? Okay, and this we can say that null is 5. Okay, then active is 1, then idle is 2. All right, fine. Okay. Ayush, doing the same for 4 months. Okay, Kirtha, I can build anything using AI, but when it comes to doing it on my own, I couldn't do it. Most of the employee use cloud code. So where's the learning happening? How do I make switch to other company? See, the thing is, if you are using AI, see, most of the people are doing that right now, right? But I that is why I say that when you're trying to learn anything, don't use cloud code for learning. Even if you want to take help from AI, take help from simple GPT or simple chat GPT, or like, don't use cloud code or codex to write the entire code base, then you will not learn anything. If you want to learn and want to take help from AI, use GPT to give you suggestions and then try to understand the code base and try to implement it yourself. I think that is a much better approach, because from that you understand the entire flow of the application and you are able to understand the entire context of the code as well, right? So yeah, very frustrating, bro. Neither am I learning anything properly, neither do I have satisfaction. Okay, we got this idle active one. Okay, then after that, show max connections. We have this. Connections here we get. Okay, then this one. Copy this. PID. Okay, okay. Backend start 14 July. Okay. Ayush Kumar got interview call for backend. I have 1 year of experience, but says Nino Mino 3. AI shortlisted the resume. Even if your resume got shortlisted, you still have the chance. Just whatever a question they answer, just answer that properly. You will get the job. Even if in job description they said 3 years, if your resume got shortlisted, like, you have a chance. Indian AI startup, by the way. Okay, nice, Pranav. Hello Pranav, what's up? Welcome to the stream. यार भैया इंग्लिश का बता दो यार, देखो मैं ऑनेस्ट इंजीनियर में, ऑनेस्ट इंग्लिश में बहुत वीक हूँ. मुझे एंजाइटी होती है कि सबको इंग्लिश आती है, सिर्फ मुझे नहीं. कैसे जॉब मिलेगी बिना इंग्लिश के? देखो प्रणव, इफ़ यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव योर इंग्लिश, अगर आपको इंग्लिश इम्प्रूव करनी है, देन यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन इट, राइट? सो हाउ विल यू वर्क ऑन इट? नो मैटर विच लैंग्वेज यू आर लर्निंग, देर आर थ्री वेज टू इम्प्रूव इन दैट लैंग्वेज. तीन तरीके होते हैं. पहले, इम्प्रूव योर स्पीकिंग स्किल्स. स्पीकिंग स्किल्स को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश मोर. Like, you don't have to speak in front of people, just in an empty room, start speaking in English. You will get stuck, but still keep going. Then you have to improve your listening skills. To improve your listening skills, you have to start listening to English podcast, listen to that without subtitles, and start thinking in English, because you feel anxiety because you think in your native language, then you later on convert that language into your into English. So it takes time, so you lose confidence. Start thinking in English. It will help you. It will naturally improve your English speaking skills. Attack Titan, welcome to the stream. Attack Titan. Why should I use AI while making projects? Yes, use it, but like, don't use Cloud Code or any or Codex to write the entire code. Use you can take help from AI, like from GPT or anything. That does not write the entire code base for you. Just gives you small suggestions that you can do. आयुष, कल 5 बजे शाम में है, बताऊंगा कल स्ट्रीम पर. श्योर आयुष. So what you are saying is, like, get a plan for the AI. Tell AI to give sample code or boilerplates and try to implement yourself under. Yes, exactly, Kirtan. Okay, we got this right. The next step will generate concurrent traffic against and watch the numbers change in real time. You will see exactly how Prisma connection pool grows. Let's do this. Simulate long query. Prisma.query raw. Select PG sleep. Is a puzzle function that puzzle don't do anything for 5 seconds. The database connection remains occupied for those 5 seconds. Okay. Then add a controller. Temporary route. Open the puzzle monitoring. Add this. Let's leave this window open. You will refresh it every few seconds. Okay, fine. All this. Immediately refresh. You would see something like this. PG sleep. Okay. Here we have this. Query start and query as well. Add here state. Okay. Query start and query as well. Fine. Tapan Patel, welcome to stream Tapan Patel. Hello bro, have you applied for YC? Not yet, Pranav. Okay, and आप ये बताओ DSA करना सच में बहुत हार्ड है because मुझे नंबर नेम से ही डर लगता है इतना. ओके समझ रहे हैं आप because लीड कोड पढ़. See Pranav, if you start solving DSA questions directly, you will not be able to solve it. First, you need to start learn a programming language, either learn JavaScript or Python. Then step two, pick a topic. For example, if you're trying to learn about arrays, then watch tutorials on arrays, understand different algorithms in arrays, then try to solve questions. Okay. Yep, I do the same, but I never see people who learn very less amount of stuffs but yet build projects complete from AI even during hackathons. This is what is happening. What is your take on this? See, like people are doing it because and company is accepting as it as well, but you still have to write like you need to learn how to write quality code. Even if AI is writing the quality code, that's fine, but make sure the code that you are submitting has highest quality. Ganesh, bro, how to learn React? First learn JavaScript, then go to Child Code YouTube channel. You'll find a React playlist there. Complete that playlist, you will learn React. Best way to learn. Okay, we got this. Okay, so now we have to create a simple testing query just to test it. URL modules, url.repository. Fine. Here we go, and here we can create a testing like where is it? Async simulate long query. Okay, we got this. Prodigy engineer, what's up, Abhishek? Excited for the match? Just came from running 5 kilometers. Nice, Prodigy. Yes, I'm excited about the match. I'll watch it. Like code along while watching the video. Yes, do that. What's your take on front end? I say front end. I take help from AI for front end a lot because I usually don't enjoy building front end stuff. So I'm looking at good AI agents at this stuff. Okay. See, for front end, have the basic knowledge, but right now I'm trying to build my own startup, so there I'm using AI for front end a lot. Okay. Similar long query. Return prisma dot dollar query raw and here I have to say select pg underscore sleep 5, or we can say like this, query raw. Okay, then expose it, add to your service. Okay, we need to add this to our service. For this Here's the interface. So your interface have this. Okay, and here we have promise of type void return unknown. Okay, fine. Last, bro, for beginner, what do you suggest to learn from YT channel or documentation and LLMs like you? First, learn from YT channels because if you're a beginner, you will not be able to understand documentation without basic knowledge. So first, watch YT videos. Then, whatever knowledge you have gained, start building something simple. Then read a bit of documentation. Then, like before you use LLMs, make sure whatever topic you are trying to learn from LLM, watch videos on that topic, then come to LLM. Really hate writing front end, though have good grasp on a concept, but when it comes to back end, it's amazing when writing logic comes in the picture. Change karna front end में fed up a lot. Okay, got it, Prodigy. Even I don't enjoy writing for front end. Even I know about React and all those things, but I don't enjoy writing front end code. We got this right, and in the service layer, we have this service layer. We got this right. Here we have async simulate long query, and here we have return this dot URL repo dot simulate long query, but here in the repository it should be small. Interface also it should be small, and in service layer also it should be small. Okay, we have this. So after that, if I go to controller, this simulate long query controller equals catch async request of type request response of type response next of type next function. Got this right. Okay. URL service dot long query response plus success no message Attack Titan. Could you please tell me what you are currently working on? Currently, I'm trying to build a URL shortener, and here right now we are trying to learn about the concept of connection pooling. Connection pooling is a database concept, and we are trying to understand that. And why am I building a URL shortener? Because I'm trying to learn the practical side of system design, right? And why I'm trying to learn the practical side of system design? Because my goal is to build my own startup. So for that, I'm trying to learn this. Which architecture you're currently using? MVC layered architecture, where we have a controller, service layer, and repository layer. Hello, Girishekar. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you, brother? Welcome, Usman Chima 007. Okay, we got this. Message is simple. Then we write an endpoint URL route slash simulate long query dot get request URL controller dot long query I'll also remove this. Fine. Oh, that's great. Nice. Thanks, Attack Titan. Good, good. Thank you, Usman. Kirtan, have you tried NeoVim? Looks cool. I have tried Vim. I still did not try NeoVim. So, backend is running. Okay. And if I do this again, what do we have here? Nothing has changed. Okay. And now, if I run this request, we should see some changes here. Okay. Oh, all right. It is taking time to open up. Allow. Neo, bro, which Express version are you using? I think we are using Express version 5. Package resolution. Here, I think it is Express 5. Yes, 5.2.1. Simulate long when HTTP localhost 4000 slash API slash v1 slash URL slash long simulate what is the query endpoint route simulate dash long dash query simulate dash long dash query. Okay, so we send this for 5 seconds. We are not going to short URL not found. Eh? What the hell is this? Hold on. Okay, so I got the issue. Basically, this one it needs to go up here. We get this one. Yeah, it should be after this one. Now do this for 5 seconds. We're not going to get anything. And now if I do this, PG sleep invalid Prisma query invocation message failed to decentralize column type void if you are using this column element may supported in your Prisma schema. Try casting this column to any supported Prisma type such as string. Okay. Ismail Hussain, welcome to stream Ismail Hussain. Are you trying to build some service or just learn? Actually, I'm trying to build my startup and I am building my startup during my daytime. And whatever I'm learning in these streams, I'm using this knowledge in my during my daytime to build my startup product. Nayan, hello Nayan Chaudhary, welcome to the stream. How do you use AI for your advanced backend journey? Actually, I use AI for learning things which are not available like resources which are not available online like writing how to write production grade code, you know, all these things, but before I use AI make sure that I understand the documentation, I go through the documentation, I go through like all the resources, then only I use AI to understand things that are not available online. In Express I think you don't need async handler. Are you sure? Vandan Mehta, thanks brother. Your advice worked. I was feeling a little fresh this morning than usual. Nice, nice Vandan Mehta. Bro, how is Nest.js in today market? Nest.js is basically a Spring Boot equivalent for JavaScript ecosystem. It is Nest.js is used in large companies also that are trying to build products using JavaScript. It is highly opinionated. It has a strict structure that you need to follow. Like the structure is like this only. The code that we have written, the code is something like the structure is something like this only, right? Like it also follows the layered architecture. So yeah. So here I can say this monitoring from PG start activity, create new model backend start. Copy this. Okay, use this. Put this here. Again, send this request. Go here and run this. Go here and run this. I'm getting this. Okay. Alright, so here I can see this. Yeah, we got this one. Now idle. Okay. Okay, got it. Send this request. Send this active. Now it will, again I do this, it will become idle. See? Okay. Your VS Code theme name. Hello test, welcome to the stream. It is not VS Code. This editor is not VS Code. The name of the editor is Z editor, ZED, and the name of the theme is Catpuccin. Okay, got it, Mio. I'll check it out. Show me the prompt you gave to the GPT for your referring. Kirtan, I shared that prompt in my Discord server. You can find it in the resources channel in the pinned section. I've shared it already. There, okay. Okay. This is my code. url.repository url.repository.ts not repository.ts. Okay, then we have url.interface url.interface.ts. Then you have url.service url.service.ts. okay, url.service. Then url.controller url.controller.ts. fine. I am sending request url.controller url.route url.route.ts url.route. I am sending this request. Get, where is get? Copy this. I am getting this response. And here if I go, yeah, okay. Dhruv Gaur, hi bro. Hello Dhruv Gaur, welcome to the stream. Bro, I have a free ChatGPT Pro account with latest model so Terra Luna, and I don't use that. I can give you the referral code. It's fine, I don't need it. Actually, this version से मेरा काम हो जाता है. Okay. Bro, for beginners, we can use VS Code or Z. You can start with VS Code. Okay. They expect the problem is not Postgres, it's Prisma. PG sleep returns Postgres SQL type void. Prisma raw query expects every column in the result. Okay. Field. Oh. So return something after sleeping. Or select this sleeps for 5 seconds then returns. Okay. Text done. Okay. Execute raw instead of query raw. It means is meant for commands where you don't care about the return rows. Execute raw. Okay. For your connection pooling experiment, I recommend option 1 because we are executing a select query and simply wait want to occupy process SQL connection for 5 seconds. Okay, so what we can do here is we can go for option 1. Okay, so here what we can do is URL repository. Here we can give select done text from PG sleep. Okay, go here, PG sleep, go here, and yeah, we do this, right? And I think I need to, it's better to make it sleep for 10 seconds, not 5. Okay, now if I do this, hello Divakar Joshi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Bro, is your live social media videos are good to watch and learn? Bro, is your live social media videos? Social media, which one? Like the social media application? Yes, you can learn. Like you can learn basic merge stack from there. Kirtan, I don't know. It's always like I should best AI in my subconscious. It's always me versus AI. No, bro, it's not me versus AI. It should be me with AI. I think that will be much better. Bro, for starting freelancing, we need to, yes, you need to learn deployment because see, your client always consider that your client knows nothing about development. He will only come to you, he will tell you what he needs, and you need to give him an end product. So, for that, you need to learn deployment as well, right? And now, if I go here, we go here and do this active for 10 seconds, active, 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 idle. Okay. Test. Hello, Test. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the super chat. Can you briefly explain the project you are building? Sure, Test UG8XZ. Basically, I'm trying to build a URL shortener right now, and right now we have like the development side of the URL shortener is done. Right now, we are learning about how to scale this URL shortener so that it can support million users. And right now, we are learning about connection pooling. Connection pooling is a concept in Prisma and PostgreSQL. We are trying to learn about that, and with this entire advanced backend series, I'm trying to learn the practical side of system design. Normally we only learn the theoretical side of system design, right? But right now I'm trying to learn the practical side of system design, so that is my goal. And yeah, and right now we are working on the URL shortener, so that's it. And thanks for the super chat text test UG8XZ. Thanks, man. Okay, we got this. Yeah, social media merge. Yeah, that's a good project. You can follow. Like basically, that was my first ever stream where I in that stream I learned about TypeScript and merge stack. In your freelance work, do you also like maintain the site, like release new version and handle Kubernetes any issue? No, not yet. Like till now, I have not worked in a project that needs so much of maintenance where Kubernetes is required. I have never worked with Kubernetes till now. Okay, this is done. Fine, and we are getting this. Okay, so before we go here, what is happening is, okay, get this, and here we are getting idle. Okay, so again, if I do this, and if I go here, when it is active, why is it not showing the query? What is not showing the query? 10, 48, 56, idle. Okay, okay, fine. We got this right. All right. So this we have done. We have done this one. Send one request done. Done, done, done. Send 5 requests simultaneously. Now open 5 terminals. Okay, 5 requests at nearly the same time, or use VS Code REST client and server request. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Copy this and do this. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, and show uh, command and select star from PG start activity. PG start PG start activity. Okay. Last year, bro. Okay. For bro, for backend Python or JS, as I know, basic of both. Go with JS. Got this, right? We got this. Right now we don't have anything like this. Okay. Uh, just so for that, use the command and command active connections. Command to count. Command to count all your application connections. Set state currently running SQL. Okay, fine. So we have these. And what if I send 5 requests? One, two, three, four, five, and if I do this now, we are getting this. Okay. Now if I do this, what do we get? State idle. Okay. What if I do this again? One, three, four, five, and if I do this here, is one, two, three, four, one, two, three, four, five. Okay, and here we have state active. Okay, fine. Yes, we are getting this active state. After 10 seconds, go here. Okay, it is gone. Okay. Uh, OL Hunter. Hello, OL Hunter 03. Welcome to the stream. How to analysis the project? Like, what do you mean? How to analysis the project? Can you explain, bro? Will you do coding and watching match together? No, bro. Observe backend start time. Increase this column. Go ahead, run another request, refresh. Same backend start, different query start. Backend start. Okay, okay, got it. So we should see one, two, three, four, five. यार इतना स्लो रहेगा ना तो रिक्वेस्ट ऑब्वियसली खत्म हो जाएगा तब तक सो स्लो वन थ्री फोर फाइव do this Now get the bracket start. Hold on. So this one. Uh, okay. So here we have 9028 is already there. 9021. So before this column, I need to check the bracket start. 21, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of the bracket start time are different. Whom do you supporting? France or Spain? France. France. And start is not the same. Hold on. Let's do one thing. This, we send this request over here. Then again, if I go here, send this. Here we have same PID is also different. It says here that P should be same. So your connection pooling is not working because PID should have been the same in these two cases. But PID and also backend start time is different. No, wait. Yes, it is different. Right. Okay. So let's do one thing that copy this line, remove this. I am getting this and copy this. PID is different and PID is different and backend start time is. Why does it give me two responses? Like in such crucial time, the GP is asking for feedback. Who still don't have a job? Raise your hand. Second query made the while first was sleeping. This means Prisma created another backend process, another connection. Does this mean Prisma is not pooling? No. That is exactly what connection pool is supposed to do. When Prisma pool like this, when a query arrives, connection A is now busy for 10 seconds. Now another request arrives. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Understood. So connection pooling is got it. Means when the polar is established, there is a option that exists before. Prisma open another one once. Then opening a new connection will request not visible. Suppose after both sleep, when he's finished, request the Prisma use one of the existing connection, you will see this. हुसैन मारूफ, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम हुसैन मारूफ। भाई क्या हाल है? सब बढ़िया, आप कैसे हो? अनदर कनेक्शन। now I have only two concurrent requests. 9, okay, okay, fine. Uh-huh. Got it. Send this request. Okay. 17616. Okay, let's wait for this to finish. I can get this one only. हाँ, पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू करोगे? हाँ हुसैन, लाइक वंस टुडेज डेवलपमेंट सेशन इज डन देन मैं करूँगा. We got this. Okay, so this is working fine. Hello Kirtan, what's up? We got this one. So this we have understood. तो अभी तो right now I'm working on something. अभी तो नहीं कर पाऊँगा. Copy this. Okay. Now we will start this. You need to guide me and teach me in detail. We will only follow production grade approach. You need to give me the full code. Good. This is one of the most important topics in production backend engineering because of wrong. Okay, fine. Understand the database URL. Currently, oh yes, we have this URL. Prisma actually supports many connection parameter in the URL. A production ready example is connection limit and pool timeout. Oh, this is also okay. So here only we can pass this connection limit and pool timeout as well. Prisma's connection pool. Step 2. What is connection limit? This is the maximum number of Postgres connections Prisma may open for this process. Alright. Physics 4434. Welcome to stream Physics 4434. Bro, I'm getting NIT Delhi CSE, but the fees is around 20 lakh with hostel for 4 years. Should I choose or no? Like it is NIT, so like it is good. I think you should go for it. If you can obviously give that much amount of money, then yes, go for it. Can you describe what they asked during your job interview? Yes, like in my job interview, like before the interview, there was an online assessment. In online assessment, we had DSA, like 7 DSA questions. It was simple array and string questions. Then we had aptitude questions as well. Then in interview, they asked me questions related to DBMS and operating system. Then after that, that's it. That's it. ओके, रोम भाई टीसीएस का एग्ज़ाम देना चाहिए क्या? मेरी मैथ्स बेसिक नहीं आता. हाँ भाई, दे दो एग्ज़ाम, इतना टफ नहीं है. आई विल गो विथ लोन, एजुकेशन लोन. शुड ब्रो, आई वुड नॉट सजेस्ट टू गो विथ लोन. डोंट गो विथ लोन ब्रो. लाइक सी, देखो लोन का क्या है ना कि स्पेसिफिकली जॉब का क्या है, आज है कल नहीं है. लोन तो हमेशा रह जाएगा, है ना. इफ़ यू डोंट गेट अ जॉब देन व्हाट विल हैपन. आई वुड नॉट कंसिडर टेकिंग अ लोन फॉर कॉलेज. डोंट टेक अ लोन because you can If you have skills, you can still get a very good package from a tier 3 college as well. Limit, okay, we got this. Prisma pool, okay. Our placement is 100%, average is 8 lakh. Okay, but I'm not sure, bro, because placement 100%, I don't believe that, because most of the college give say that the placement is 100%, but the internal thing is not true. But okay, if you feel it's right, then go for it. It's your life. But if I were in your place, I would not be doing that. Apple hired 8 people from my college for 70 LPA. Nice. Prisma does not create connection. Instead, waiting queue. No connection pool protects PostgreSQL. Okay. 5 minutes. If a connection becomes free, if not, Prisma throws an error, something like. Okay, why not? Imagine when all waiting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Choosing a production value for a single Express server 10 is a very reasonable starting point. Later you can tune it. Medium app, large app, maybe 30. Depends on architecture. Okay. Not notice that even large companies rarely use 100 plus connections. Choosing pool timeout. Or most productions keep it between 10 to 30 seconds. What I can do is in my .env.sample, we have this db URL, right? And here we can give connection limit equals 10 and pool timeout equals 20. Fine. ओके भाई करो ना पोर्टफोलियो अभी तो लाइक वो काम कर रहा हूँ अभी तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा बाद में करूंगा copy this just a guys I hope my screen is hidden yes .env go here paste it here go it is visible. Should we apply off campus? Then, like how if we are from tier 3 college and companies usually don't come to the college. If you're from tier 3 college and if you want to apply to companies, I will suggest you first start building, like learn good tech, good skills, build your skills, learn a programming language. You don't have to learn 10 different things. Please don't do that because that will waste your time. Learn one skill. Either you can go with full stack development with JavaScript, full stack development with Python. Uh, that's it, go with these two things because these two things are very easy for a fresher to get a job, right? And then second thing is you have to start building projects, you have to start building your resume, you have to start deploying your projects, you have to start learning things like production grade things from, like you have to learn these things yourself only, and then you have to build in public also in Twitter, and then you will need to approach your startup founders, like if it's a well-funded startup then you will get a very good package, and if it's not a well-funded startup then maybe you have to work for free for a few months and then you can switch to another company. That's what you can do. So yeah, okay, I got this. So right now I think we have to delete the database. This database needs to be deleted. Why? Because already this connection we have, like connection, should we delete the database or we should empty it? Let's try and empty it first. Because right now, if you see the pool limit, show max connections, this query, if you see, it was giving us 100, right? The value was 100. But now we made the pull limit to 10, right? So it should show 10 now. But I think we should first, uh, close this, close this as well. npm run dev. Now if I do this, show connections, copy this line, this one, put this here. And if I run it, it was showing 100, now it should show 10. 100, okay. We have to delete the database. Top force. Don't save database. Go here. Create. So what is the name of my database? Go here. URL shortener. Copy this. Save. Database has been created. Right. So now I can close this. I can close this as well. Flush my Redis notes. And flush all keys in Redis. Copy this line and keep it here. Put this here. We have flushed all the keys, right? Now let's, what we need is this Prisma. Delete entire folder. Delete this. Okay. Now if we do npm run db generate, yes, npm run db migrate, and now if I go here, we go to schemas, we go to tables. We don't have any table, right? So now if I migrate it, okay, get this, okay, we got this, right? We got this. So okay, this is done. And now if I go to my table and refresh it, now we get all of this. User table empty, short URLs also empty. Okay, we get this. Now if I go and, but before that I have to use that query tool. Yeah, that's a query tool. And here we can say, what was it? Max connections, I think. What was it? What was that command? Command active, okay. Show max connections, yes. Show max connections. You got 100. Why? Cappy, hi boss. Hello Cappy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Why, what is Obsidian? Obsidian is a note-taking application. Bro, can we do advanced backend system design in Django or Fast? Yes, you can do that. Where to apply companies, like which platform best ones according to you? Twitter, we work remotely, Y Combinator. I'm doing better. Nice. Nice, Cappy. Why it is showing 100? It should be 10. Migrations. Okay. We have to delete the migrations as well. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Now again we have to delete the database. Of course. This, don't save. Was this? Was this? Okay. Here we have URL shortener. Copy this. We have this database. Create base. Paste this. Save it. Fine. Now again, if I do this migrations, we don't have anything here. Generated also delete. Okay. Now if I go npm, I have to flush my Redis as well. Flush this. Okay. For data analytics or web dev? Go with web dev. I don't think anyone checks their emails. Okay. By what is RabbitQ and Kafka? It is a tool for messaging queues. Especially if someone is, professor, founder, he must be getting lots of emails. Okay. We have this one. Okay. Here you have to do npm run generate npm run migrate fine. We got this. Now if I do this npm run dev, then npm run worker, got this as well. And after that, now here URL shortener, schemas, tables. Okay, and here we have this retool show max connections and run this. Why it is showing 100? Why? Okay, Hussein, what are you building? I'm building a URL shortener right now. Many, bro, I have my WhatsApp, but there's also no response. Okay, bro, you are doing nice and very consistent, but how? But now delete this channel. Why, bro? Got this. Okay, we have this. Why is the max connection 100? Okay, hold on. So if I go here and .env, where is it? Yeah, here everything's correct. And now if I go here, I got this. Okay, so what I can do is, this is my DB URL. This is my prisma.ts. This is my prisma.ts. config.ts, prisma.config. Okay, I am doing this, but I am getting 100 and not 10. Bro, what problem are you facing right now? Connection to DB or what? Actually, see here we are trying to learn about max connection, like connection pooling, right? So here in my URL, I'm explicitly telling that the connection limit can be only 10, right? But by default it is showing 100 only, so it is not taking my like from the connection string, it is not taking that. Ideally it should be 10 here. साइमन, अच्छा चार्जर में दोनों चैट को लिंक कैसे करते हो? Before creating a new chat, I create a summary of the previous chat and I send it to the new chat. That's what I do. Very common point of confusion. You're mixing up to okay, server setting. Okay, and get 100 as a global. Oh, okay. So what is actually okay? Fine. Does not tell poser only. For Prisma client instance, never open more than 10 connection. Oh, oh. Such an idiot. Instead use some. Okay. Okay, got it. I got it. My bad. So basically, instead of 10, let's make it 2. Let's make it 2 for now. And basically, this line, what is happening? By default, in PostgreSQL, I'm using Prisma. Yes, I'm using Prisma. How to connect the admin page with the user page for front end? Simply create a route and then protect the admin route. So basically what is happening is in the connection pool, by default we have 100, like 100 connections can be created, right? 100 connections. But when in the URL we are saying that out of 100, allow only 2 connections to be established, right? So if 2 connections come, this connection will be given 1, so this will be minus 1 equals 1. Then another one comes, then this one will be also be confused equals 0. So if another one comes, so the server like Postgres SQL server is going to wait for 20 seconds, and after 20 seconds only, if this request is done, so we'll have plus 1 equals 1, and then this will be given to this connection like that. Okay, got it. So this we have done. Hold on. If I go here .env, make this 2 as well, close this. Okay, we go here, right? आज का मैच देखूंगा 12:30. Hey Viro, hello Karthi, what's up? This we have done. So we have to restart the server. Restart it. npm run. Here also do this and delete this again. Drop force, yes. Then after that, migrations. Delete. Here also in generator, delete this. We have npm run db generate npm run db migrate. Okay, fine. Then here we have, did we flush? Yes, we flushed the redis keys. npm run dev. Here also npm run worker. So after this, now first we have to create few things. Close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, close this. Go here, and we have that query. I notice you are using this. This is a new Prisma driver adapter. Okay. The important question is on a connection limit from connection string. The pooling behavior differs from the old Rust query engine. I would want to verify current behavior. Since this has changed across, given that user expert confirm the adapter to specific configuration rather than assuming it behaves exactly, does the PG adapter support connection pooling from DB URL in Prisma? Yes, Prisma driver supports connection pooling when initiating them. Okay. The connection pool is no longer managed with Prisma's native engine URL parameters such as instead the connection pool is entirely handled by the underlying JavaScript Node.js driver. How the connection pool was okay when you're okay after PG pooling mechanism. Okay, example configuration. Oh, new pool connection string max and idle timeout milliseconds. Okay, here we have to configure it, not in the URL. Okay, क्रिकेट का नहीं, मैं क्रिकेट नहीं देखा. टोकन बगैर में पोस्टग्रेस डैम. Yeah, Bruce, में like we are trying to implement connection pooling right now. ओके, हाय अभिषेक भाई. हेलो विराज पटेल, व्हाट्सअप. आज क्या खाया आपने? आज तो मैंने रोटी सब्जी खाया है. ओके, सो बट बिफोर दैट आई नीड टू वेरीफाई दिस. आई नीड टू वेरीफाई दिस डेटाबेस. क्लोज दिस. होल्ड ऑन. क्लोज दिस. माइग्रेशन को फिर से करो डिलीट इन डेटाबेस. ओके, schemas table. Okay, so here I can do this one, copy this and put this here. Okay, idle active PID and state. Okay, so from here we can now here and one request run dev. Hello Mangi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Also, क्या किसकी क्या प्राइस होती है? Got this. Go send this 1, 2, 3, and if I do this active. Okay. Okay, so from here we're getting this one. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do this. 4, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 7, 7, 7. Okay, 4, 7, 6, 9. All of them are different. Okay, okay, fine. All of them are different. Okay, all of them was different. So maybe here in my lib prisma connection string, where is that code? New pool. You're not creating a pool only. Driver adapter. Adapter. Prisma PG. New pool. Adapter Prisma PG pool. Okay, got it. So here const pool equals new pool from PG, right? Yes, from PG. And if I do this, here we have the connection thing. Then let's make the max to 2. Idle time of release 330,000 seconds. 30,000 milliseconds to seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay, so I want it to 10 seconds. Or 10. Okay, 10,000. Let's make it 10,000. Let's pass this pool, new Prisma client pool. In pool, let's pass this. Okay. Bro, what is Notion used for? Notion is another way of storing the notes. भाई मैंने जस्ट अभी भूत देखा. ओके नाइस. वियर्ड फैक्ट, डिड यू स्टडी अबाउट एमसीपी? यस. भाई आपने बीटेक करा था? हाँ, आई हैव कंप्लीट माई बीटेक. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स अगेन डू वन थिंग. Migrations. This is done. Now let's delete this database as well. URL shortly. Drop force. Yes. This. Save. What else? So now in my .env, if I go, hold on, here, let's keep this, this, and show my screen again. Okay, got this here. Which ID are you using? Hello, Koshish. Welcome to stream. I'm using Zedata ZED. Got this here. Okay. We have made the connection string normal again. Yes. Here. New database. This one. Database. Here we have schemas. tables are empty. Do npm hold on. Prisma docs. Okay, we got this Prisma docs. Go here, and here we have Prisma ORM. Start. Where is it? ORM. Prisma ORM. Prisma client. Getting started. Introduction. Setup path. This Prisma Postgres. This Prisma ORM. This Prisma init. Then Prisma. Okay, we got this. npm run db generate. npm run db. Coding 6661. Started JS and currently on loops. Can you tell me when should I start DSA? JS currently on loops. You can start DSA when you have started doing strings. When you get into strings, then start doing DSA. Now if I go on my tables, I refresh it. We got this user table, short URLs. We got all of this. Here also flush it again. Now start this again. Implement it. Okay. Here also implement worker. We got this right. And after that, we got this. Now if I go here, database. Here we are going to do query tool, and in query tool, what we need is query. How do we verify max connection? Instead, use this or simply use this. Okay, okay. Put this, copy this, put this here, run it. Okay, we got this here. PID, all of the four PIDs are different. Okay. Also, one more query tool. Where is my query tool? Put this here. Then we copy this. And here we put this. Okay. So now we are going to start. Our server is running. Now if I do this, we have to, like if you see here, where is it here? Resume.ts. Here we have connected two connections can only be allowed. Right? So if I give this request, one, two, three, four. Okay. And now if I go here, like 632 30 1 seconds. Okay, standard JS currently on loop. Okay, answer. Tanmay Mewati. Hello, Tanmay Mewati. Welcome to the stream. Have you tried ORPC for API design? Not yet, Tanmay. Got this right. So the thing is, why we are not getting two? Okay, so go to the documentation. Search here. Pool. Anything here? Connecting pool. Connection pool. The following table documents the default connection pool setting for each driver adapter. So driver adapter, PG driver adapter connection limit V7 default 6 pool size default 7. Yeah, we are saying max. We are giving by default is 10. I've done timeout millis. Okay. This is my code. Prisma.ps. Tell me exactly how to verify if pooling is working or not. We can verify the connection pool with complete certainty. This means G sleep this this modules URL URL dot repository sleep for okay. Start your server. Leave find one request. Something similar on backend process. Fire two requests simultaneously. Okay, you should see this is two connection. Okay, fire 10 requests simultaneously. 10 requests. Postman runner. How to use Postman runner? How to use that Postman runner? Postman runner. How to use postman runner. For testing connection, is a quick way to generate concurrent requests without writing any code. Create a request, save into collection. Yes. Open runner. Postman collection pool test. Click three dots. Run collection. Or click the runner button at the top. Three dots. Services. Items. Where is the runner, guys? How do you know Gen AI? Yes, active man. Hey, how many are we? Hey man, how are you doing today? Hello, active man. Welcome to the active man. Welcome to the stream. We are doing good. We are trying to learn about connection pooling now. Love Infinity. My day is going fine. How was your day? Got this right. Collections, connection pool tests. This is my collection. More. Oh, save it into a collection. For example, this. Okay. So we have this collection. Sort. Open runner in Postman collections. Click the three dots, run collection, or click the runner button at the top. Where is the runner button? We have this. Run. Oh, runner, got it. Okay. Configure runner iterations 20, leave delay 0, increase concurrency. Okay. Start pointer. Okay. So here I can make it 20. Okay. This. Okay. Just remove this. Fine. We have the runner. Now we have this running. So first, what is the first step it said? Done, done, open, pull, yeah, copy this, press, go here, paste this, run this, got this, leave it open, fire one request. You should see, immediately check this. State active. Okay. So fire one request. We go here, see one active ideal. Improving daily. Welcome to stream Improving Daily. Hey bro, I'm new here. What are you creating? I'm trying to build a URL shortener. Right now we are trying to implement connection pooling. What's the difference between Git merge and Git rebase? I don't know, bro. Git merge is basically merge two branches into the main branch, more than one branch, I think. I forgot about rebase. So when we are getting one request, in this one thing, right? We got this 30780. Okay, 30780. 2136, 2136. Okay, 2136 टाइम. ओके भैया मैं थर्ड ईयर में हूँ और अभी भी डीएसए स्टार्ट किया हूँ, तो पैटर्न्स वाइज पढ़ूँ या डायरेक्ट स्ट्राइवर का स्ट्राइवर ए टू जेड शीट फॉलो करो सुप्रीत. इट विल सेव योर टाइम. This. So we got this. Fire two requests simultaneously. Now check. You should see two active connections. Exactly what your pool allows. Okay. So fire two requests simultaneously. Copy this and go here. Cancel. One, two. Okay. Okay. Fine. This happened. So we got that. Fire 10 requests simultaneously. We can do the experiment where max 2. Pool can only hand out connection AB. That's it. So polar cell show only PID, not PID is only 2. Okay. Execution time. Okay. So is it expected fire 10 requests simultaneously? Okay. So when we are filing 10 requests, we should only see 2 there. Right now here we should only see 2 extra things in this table, right? So for this one, we can go here, go to runner. I go here. We should see one, one, one. We are getting one. Oh God! All. If I go here, what we get? Client. Client timeout. Okay. What are we getting here? 20, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Ideal, ideal. Stop run. Okay. Go here. Let's do one again. Go here. Long query. Do this. Come here. Getting anything active, active, active. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Ritik Sharma, are you working in any company? I used to work in a service-based company. I left my job 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I'm trying to build my startup right now. Are you a front-end dev and back-end, or I'm a full-stack developer? Hey, how can an individual choose a database for his project, SQL or NoSQL? I see you're using PostgreSQL. Can you tell why you choose that? Actually, I'm trying to learn PointStack here. That's why. And basically, if you want to learn how to choose a database, then you need to learn like in which type of application. If you want ACID properties, then go with SQL. If you don't want ACID properties and your data, like the data that your application is going to generate is not a very structured data, then go for NoSQL database. That's it. When I ran two requests, I got this. One, two, this, and we go here. This is actually a great result. Let's analyze it carefully because okay, you send two requests. Each request execute. Okay, PG shows active 25264. Where is it? 25264 active. Query select done. Okay, there are two database connection occupied by the separately. Okay, what about other connections from Prisma itself? Okay, okay. Okay, copy this and go here. One repository from here and paste it here. Fine. And what is it saying? Now send five concurrent requests. Five concurrent requests. Runner and iteration five. Okay. Remove this. Remove this. Remove this. Now we run this. Go here. Get starting query. Okay. Then go this 27476. Aditya. Bro, what happens when your GPT chat length becomes too long and explain whole context to if the chat context become too long, then I copy I create a summary of the old chat and then I create a new chat, and in the new chat I feed the summary of the old chat and tell me what you are building. Currently right now I'm trying to build a URL shortener, and now we are implementing connection pooling and we are trying to learn about that. See here 27476. 27476. Okay. I got this in my console. This output actually tells us something very important. You are not sending concurrent request. Exactly. Note. Yeah, we are not sending a concurrent request. That's why. So what we need is here URL run close this here, files, run collection without using stored details, run manually, automate run CLI. Command run Postman exactly. Send multiple times. Okay. Since we are learning production, we stop using Postman for unit tests for we will use tools there for current graphics. Auto, the three most common are AutoCANN, K6, install AutoCANN, or run it, run some inputs AutoCANN, run the test. Meaning, oh, AutoCANN we can use. AutoCANN. Nice. AutoCANN. Nice. AutoCANN can be used for concurrent request testing, testing for testing for Node.js applications and installation command. Hold on, where is it? Without installing, also we can do this, right? Or run without npx autocannon run this. Okay, what if I do this? Meaning in 500 request since. Okay, okay, okay. So I will use auto cannon. Love Infinity. Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. No, tell me your startup, what you are building. URL shortener is just a feature. Actually, this URL shortener, we're trying to learn about advanced backend and system design. That is why I'm trying to build this. But my startup is actually, I'm trying to build a product that allows solo founders or one person company or small teams run one person company. Okay. Bro, if I join as a fresher Python developer and then move to ML, so am I doing a yes? You can do that. Tell me your PC specs. You are running so much apps. My PC specs are 16 GB RAM, Intel Core i5, Intel Iris 60 graphics, 500 GB SSD. Yes, okay. I have AutoCannon instead of Postman. Okay, install this globally. I'm installing. Verify. Okay, first benchmark. Okay, with this configuration, keep PG admin open. Refresh every second. Watch your logs. Okay, fine. Let's do this. Let's do this without installing. So here I can create a new terminal. CMD. Go here and let's try this. npx autocannon help. npx autocannon dash help. No, not here. Exit. So here we can do this. npx package.json. Where is it? npx autocannon dash help. Why? Fine. We got this, and here did we get anything? No executables. Okay, fine. So here we can create a new terminal, right? Read the backend npm run dev, then go here npm run worker. Cd backend npm run worker. Bro, for fresher, how much system design enough? For fresher, just understand about REST APIs, authentication, how to handle different databases. That's enough. Hello, SL Vikram. What's up? How are you? We got this right. So now here we have this. Here, and then here I can command copy this, and before I paste it, I need to go to my PG admin. Go here. Mm, yes. Run this command. Here. So now together we are getting two now. Okay. So got this. I got this in my PG admin. Here the important thing is, and here we got this. Here we got this. Okay. Here we finish. Okay. So that was done. And here what we got? Copy this. In my console, I got this. Copy this. Go here and paste it here. Okay. हाँ भाई बढ़िया हूँ बढ़िया एसएल विक्रम Vishal 18 ping hello Vishal 18 what's up look at when the request arrive all the file request read express almost simultaneously through auto canon okay look at when they finished okay notice the batch 1 batch 2 batch 3 this is a huge clue why are you finishing batches okay so only 2 details connection will be simultaneously 1 2 3 okay timeline okay okay oh why do all five print starting query? This is one subset of your code probably looks like this. Okay, fine, fine, fine. You saw this. Twice. This is life cycle. This connection. Okay, got this. Why is this pooling important? Why is this pooling important? Imagine no pooling. Five corners would create five packets. That's how it works. Max to exhaustion and pool timeout. Do this. Love Infinity. What tools and apps have you been using in backend as a dev? Postman, Zerator for as a core editor, PG admin for PostgreSQL database, Docker desktop, uh, Notion just to keep the notes. That's it. I think front end. That's it. Yeah, okay. Suppose each one takes 10 seconds. Now I have 20 requests at the same time. The remaining requests are waiting for a connection. What is pool timeout? Okay, okay, okay. Understood that. Use the timeout. Okay. Got it. Abhishek Kumar just subscribed. Thank you, Abhishek Kumar. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and welcome to the stream. Connection string ideal timeout milliseconds connection. Notice this is connection timeout millis, which is PG driver option because you are using this. Okay. A compound pool timeout is a Prisma connection build query engine since you have Prisma pool manager PG. Okay. This means keep the slow query. Connection timeout millis 1000. Connection timeout millis. Okay, so if I go to my mm, I go to my lib Prisma. Now we need connection timeout millis 1000. Okay, so we are keeping it like this. Okay, fine. We are doing this and query correct. We need more load. Okay, so instead of we are going to use 20 now. 20 now. Okay, this autocannon 20. Go here, running. Okay, long query. Yeah, timeout exceeded when trying to connect. This error we needed. We had to see this error. It is correct. This error is correct because now uh, each and every request that is going, the waiting time is exceeding the that this millisecond timeout time, connection timeout millis, right? So that is why we're getting this error. Correct. It is correct. Okay. I got this in my console. Mhm. ऐसी बरसातों में ना 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 ना. Manish, how old are you, bro? Manish, I'm 26 years old. Prodigy, मैच स्टार्ट होने वाला है. फुल गूजबम्स. क्या लग रहा है अभिषेक भाई? 50-50. मेरे को तो लग रहा है फ्रांस ही जीतेगा बिकॉज डिक्टेटर इज टू गुड. बट लेट्स सी. It looks like a message got cut off. You wrote, I got this in my console. What we wanted to happen? You have reproduced the connection pool exhaustion. Yes, correct. Correct. Digitally. Okay. Correct. This is correct. Okay. Fine. Where is it? So PG waits only 1 second for free connection. Correct. Prodigy, your dictator, same feeling. Yeah, man. Prodigy, WTF, Abhishek, bhai, you look 22. Damn, you have maintained so well, mere bhai. Oh, thank you, Prodigy. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Love Infinity. Bro, how are your hands so fast? Like, how many years did it take for you to get this kind of great speed? I think I have been coding when I was in class 11, when I was 16 or 17 years old. So I think it's now 10 years now. Okay. Got motivation, new one. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Prodigy. Fine. Okay. Because okay. Got it. Why is this good? Okay. Imagine restaurant 20 table customer 500. Did you build? No. Customer waits some leave. Restaurant keeps operating. Okay. So why scaling doesn't solve immediately? Increase the pool size. Okay. So ideally, in ideal situation, pool size should be around 20 and keep this. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We'll use fast query, for example, select one or a quick Prisma query. I think this is enough. So what I can do is, see guys, now to understand what we did, now just to sum it up, what we did properly is, here we created a pool. Basically, a pool initially, this is a pool. Initially, in Postgres, we have 100 concurrent connections can be created in Postgres, right? But it is not a good practice because each and every connection has its own memory, has its own resources, everything. So, right. So, it creates unnecessary load on the database. So, what we do is, we say that instead of 100, use only 20 connections, allow only 20 concurrent connections, right? So each and every request that will come, for example, this is one request, this request will create one database connection, right? Then for this request it became 19. Now we have only 19 available connections. Now another request comes, again it will take one spot, then it will become 18, right? So like this we can handle at least different types, right? For example, after all of this time we have 0 available connections. Then if a request comes, we'll say that timeout error, right? But what happens is, for example, each and every request gets processed under 1 second, right? So once a request is processed, again it becomes 19. So this new request again, like from 0 it becomes 1, right? So this request will again consume this and it will become 0. So 1, this is again, it is executed, it again becomes 1, then 2, and then if more request comes, we are going to handle it. This is how connection pooling works in PostgreSQL, right? But did you see my demo video? Not Anish. Anish, I did not see it yet. I'll watch it and let you know. Anish, just remind me in Discord. Just text me on Discord once. Joy any system design channel as a beginner to follow. Yes, you can follow. As a beginner, you can follow this YouTube channel. You can go here. And for system design, you have this. Where is that YouTube channel? Hold on. The name starts with H. Hold on. The channel name is, where is it? This Hayek Simonian. If I can pronounce it right, Hayek Simonian. This is one of the best YouTube channel for system design. You can learn from here. You can also learn from backend from first principles YouTube playlist. You can also follow Gaurav Sen. You can follow that channel as well. Okay. You're so cute, man. Why, bro? Thanks, Love Infinity. Hi. Hello, Kushi. What's up? Welcome to stream. What AI do you use to build such startups? I usually don't use AI coding agents. I take help from GPT only. I take suggestions, then I try to understand what the GPT suggestion says. And if I find it correct, I implement it myself. That's what I do. Bro, how does MLOps as a career? See, MLOps is actually not for fresher. Like, if you see the job description, MLOps is actually for, it's a senior level role. If you are already in the industry, then it is good. Now I think I should commit the code. Commit the code. Auto canon. Here we just copy this query. Command test 5 to send 5 concurrent requests to a URL and test it. Okay, fine, we got this. So here Zerator, copy this, clear, exit, go here, clear, exit, and cd dot dot, go here, clear, git status, git add, git, yeah, git status, git commit connection pooling implemented, git push to origin, git push to origin from main. Did this, here, exit, let's this, this, close this, close this, close this, okay. And just to check it, if I go to my GitHub, go to my GitHub, close this, and here we can say that we have implemented connection pooling. Actually, we have done connection pooling. Did we do that? Hold on, hold on. Chat. Go here. Hold on. Not here. Scaling and performance. PG bounce. We have to learn about PG bouncer. It is not yet completed. It is not yet completed, guys. So here we have implemented this one. Copy this. We have done this. We have done this as well. Stress test also done. Now we have to understand about PG bouncer. PG bouncer is important. Okay. So yeah, this we can do. Close this. Go here. Prisma. Here. Backend. SRC. Lib. Prisma.ts. Yes. Then after that, here we have modules. url.repository. Right. Yeah. Got this as well. So code has been pushed in the GitHub repository. Yeah, match with, yeah, I wrap up now. Bro, also I lost in tutorial hell. Now to how to get over it. See, Joy, if you want to get out tutorial hell, initially you will watch 1 or 2 tutorials, code along with those tutorials, complete the tutorials, and then after you have completed that tutorial, whatever knowledge you have gained from the tutorial, use that knowledge to build something simple. Maybe you can build a to-do application or blog application. How do you find the idea and then ask, can you show the demo? Like I find an idea, like I see what kind of product people are building and is it worth it to build or not. Copy this. Okay, and this is the same 6.3 Notion. Go here, open Notion again. Close this. Close this. Close this. Chat link. Chat link. Yeah, 631, right? We have this 631. Okay, go here. We got this 63. 363, yeah, same. Close this and close this as well. All right, I have sent you a DM in Discord and made, yeah, I'll check it out. Asanish, ask it. Khushi, I'll ask it later. I'll wrap up now. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream, and if you enjoyed the stream, do consider subscribing to this channel and drop a like. We have a like target of 150 likes. Help me achieve that target as well. Like I covered Mon recently, I'm building some project in tutorial. I'll make some project own, but now how to start with advanced backend and all. Like, see, first understand the basics, build a to-do application, blog application, then slowly level up to building a e-commerce, a social media, then learn about system design. Bro, what's the option for Python developer? आज जल्दी जा रहे हो? हाँ, मैं अभी मैच देखूंगा इसीलिए जा रहा हूँ. Okay. See, Python developer has options like you can become a full stack developer with Python. You can learn fast API for that or Django. So yeah. Alright everyone, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And Pern, what is that? Pern stack is Postgres, SQL for database, Express, React and Node. It is an acronym for Postgres, Express, React and Node. It's a tech stack basically. Alright everyone, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop a like, and if you're new to my stream, consider subscribing to this channel as well. जब से पोर्तुगल बाहर गई है, I'm not seeing. Yeah, man, even I lost the interest, but like, let's watch it. क्या होगा? Let's enjoy the match. Let's enjoy football.